There comes a season in your life where noise becomes the enemy. Not just noise around you. Noise inside you. Opinions. Messages. Expectations. Comparisons. Distractions disguised as connection. And if you don't shut it down, it will slowly pull you away from who you're supposed to become. That's when you go ghost. Not to run away. Not to be bitter. Not to prove anything to anyone. You go ghost to protect your purpose. Because every man who ever built something meaningful disappeared for a while. They weren't seen at parties. They weren't loud online. They weren't available for every conversation. They were busy building. Right now, your attention is being pulled in 1,000 directions. Your phone lights up. Your mind jumps. Your energy leaks. And you wonder why you feel exhausted without progress. It's because focus is expensive. And you're spending it on things that don't matter. Going ghost is the decision to stop explaining yourself. To stop announcing your moves. To stop seeking validation from people who aren't walking your path. A lion doesn't roar while it hunts. It moves in silence. Focused. Precise. That's you now. When you're chasing your purpose, you don't need applause. You need discipline. You don't need attention. You need execution. Most people are addicted to being seen. They post every step. They talk more than they work. They confuse noise for progress. But real growth happens in isolation. In early mornings when no one is watching. In late nights when motivation is gone. In quiet rooms where excuses die. That's where you forge yourself. Going ghost means saying no to distractions that feel harmless. One more scroll. One more hangout. One more conversation that leads nowhere. Those small leaks add up. A soldier doesn't check messages in the middle of a mission. A man on purpose doesn't entertain everything that demands his attention. You don't need to disappear forever. You need to disappear long enough to become dangerous. Right now, too many people have access to you. Access to your time. Access to your emotions. Access to your focus. And most of them haven't earned it. Every time you explain your goals to someone who doesn't understand, you weaken them. Every time you seek approval, you delay execution. Every time you respond to noise, you drift further from clarity. So you pull back. You go quiet. Not because you're lost, but because you're locked in. There's a phase where growth feels lonely. People start asking questions. Why don't you come out anymore? You've changed. Where have you been? They don't see the work. They don't feel the pressure. They don't understand the hunger. And they don't need to. This journey isn't a group project. When you go ghost, you stop explaining. You stop proving. You stop competing with others. You wake up with intention. You train your body. You sharpen your mind. You attack your craft. Day after day. No announcements. No shortcuts. Just consistency. Think about it. Every distraction promises relief, but delivers regret. Every focused day feels hard, but compounds into power. Storms don't ask for permission before they form. They build pressure in silence. That's what you're doing. Pressure. Strength. Momentum. Going ghost is not about isolation forever. It's about alignment. You align your habits with your goals. Your time with your vision. Your energy with your future self. And that requires sacrifice. You'll miss out on things. You'll feel misunderstood. You'll feel alone at times. But you won't feel lost. Because you'll know exactly why you're doing it. Purpose demands priority. And priority demands elimination. Some people won't make it into your next chapter. Some habits won't survive this phase. Some versions of you must die. That's not weakness. That's growth. A man who is building something meaningful cannot afford to be everywhere. He must choose. Choose silence over noise. Choose depth over attention. Choose long-term respect over short-term pleasure. When you go ghost, you reclaim your power. Your mornings become sharper. Your workouts become focused. Your mind becomes quieter. And in that quiet, you hear your instincts again. You remember what you want, who you're becoming, why you started. That clarity is priceless. Most people avoid silence because it forces them to face themselves. But you lean into it. You sit with the discomfort. You train when it's boring. You work when it's repetitive. That's how discipline is built. That's how identity shifts. You don't need to tell the world what you're doing. Let the results introduce you. Let progress speak. Let consistency speak. Let your transformation speak. When you come back, you won't need to explain. They'll see it. In your posture. In your confidence. In your calm. You don't rush the comeback. You prepare for it. Because going ghost isn't disappearing. It's going underground. Roots grow in darkness. Strength is built where no one applauds. And one day, you rise. Not loud. Not desperate. Solid. Unshakable. Focused. You didn't fall off. You locked in. You chose purpose over popularity. Growth over comfort. Discipline over distraction. And that choice? It changes everything. So if your phone gets quieter, if your circle gets smaller, if your life feels simple but intense, good. You're exactly where you need to be. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay invisible until it's time. Because the strongest moves are made in silence. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I go ghost for my purpose. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will stay locked in, focused, and disciplined until your vision becomes reality.